Clark looking to push, cross-court pass. Pull, back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo. Now the Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
She got that.
Here is Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
That run to the finals before the Liberty fell to the Aces in 4 games. Clark connects on a
What's left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a three.
assist for Clark. Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark, a bomb is good.
Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep 2. Money.
Throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession.
Caitlin Clark brings certainty to chaos. When defenses scramble, she stays composed. When coverage stretches, she finds the weak spot. The moment the ball is in her hands, the floor feels wider, and the margin for error disappears. Watch her control the possession. Calm dribble, eyes up, reading the defense before it reacts. One step toward the logo, and defenders start creeping forward. That's the pressure she creates.
It was not quite on pellets for that finish for Purdue. Oh, Clark, that was all one.
Knocked away by Clark. Here's Clark ahead of the field. Caitlin Clark has her first down, but it's really loud tonight.
Clark, the hesitation, draws the foul. Clark over Horston, hits a three.
Here's Clark, 4 seconds left. Clark fires. You bet!
Canada has been a problem for Caitlin Clark. Pressure all game.
Clark, a problem for
Finish out the last a little bit.
Clark, step back, hits a throw.
Before the shot, before the pass, before the play even forms, the shooting range changes the rules. Deep pull-ups taken in rhythm. Quick catch and shoot threes released before the closeout arrives. Shots that force defenders to guard space they don't want to guard. And yet, nothing feels rushed. The mechanics are clean, the balance is steady, the confidence never wavers. But what truly elevates her game is decision-making. She doesn't just score, she connects the offense. Perfectly timed passes to cutters, sharp kickouts to shooters in rhythm.
For shooting.
Clark.
Can they defend and stop other players from other teams from scoring?
Well, last year Indiana was 10th in pace. Christy Sides telling us Clark rattles her second three.
This is just her 14th game and part of the challenge that Dallas has had all year. Clark catch and shoot and knocks down her second.
Should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim. And
Clark for 3. That's the 3rd three.
Stop Megan McKeek with you here. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down.
Game, the pace of this game, I'm not quite sure who is benefiting. I guess we have to say the Wings right now because they're up.
Clark turned the corner. Some shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for 3.
One foul, knows it's important not to pick up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
Clark connects on a 3.
One read, one pass, and the defense is broken. She understands spacing and timing at an elite level. In transition, she's ruthless and efficient. She pushes the pace, reads numbers instantly, and chooses the best option without hesitation. Pull up if the defense retreats. Attack if it hesitates.
Well, this is the tipping point. Can Iowa continue on this little run?
Donald in Canada. Cunningham circles around, handoff Clark. Clark muscles her way inside. Shot clock down to 5, flips it up.
Now realizes it. Clark trying to take her defender, pulls up and hits from
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a 3.
She comes off a stagger on the weak side, but she comes off a pin down here, wide open. wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown.
To see that DMV showing out.
Clark, an absolute. Washington has.
Did not hit a three in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a three. Red hot. They've been ice cold since that first quarter. Clark way outside. You bet.
You're probably going to have a team in rotation, and you're probably going to have some mismatches.
Clark, step back.
Passed up the three. And so did Clark, even though she's 4 feet beyond the... that's actually newsworthy. 2 to shoot for Clark. She'll need the heroics here. And doesn't.
On women's basketball, they understand their impact and what it has done and how they are living out their dreams today.
And right on cue.
Find the open teammate if help commits. Everything happens fast and under control. When the game tightens, Caitlin doesn't change. Late clock, big possession, crowd loud. She wants the responsibility. Those moments don't slow her down. They sharpen her focus. Time and time again, she steps into pressure and delivers. Defensively, she stays engaged. Active hands, smart positioning, quick reads that turn stops into scoring chances. She competes on every possession. And then there's the leadership. Her confidence spreads. Teammates play freer. The offense flows smoother. Energy rises. This is Caitlin Clark, a shooter who stretches the floor beyond limits, a playmaker who controls tempo, a competitor built for the biggest moments. These highlights aren't just highlights. They're proof of a player changing how the game is defended, one fearless possession at a time.
Her catching around that 15-foot area.
Clark connects.
Indiana will reset. Clark fire away. You bet.
Lainey Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects. The shoulders and launch.
Clark from the blind side. The steal and a bucket.
Just no space. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three. Howard blocked by Boston. Here comes Caitlin.
Get it! So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her. Clark. Stay loose. Back-to-back triples.
Friction, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today. And gets the...
I thought Paige Beckers was solid. I thought she had a solid first game.
Clark looking to shake Vandersloot. Step back is good.
Locked down to 4. She finds it in the form of Clark, and her bank shot stays energy early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark.
She's only shooting 67% from 3.
Clark on a step back, buries a 3.